Liverpool, well, 10 internationals in their team and 17-year-old Curtis Jones as well. Mo Salah, I can tell you, is on the bench. And Manchester City in the past, Pep Guardiola plotting another campaign, and he hopes another title. Manchester City were way clear last season. 1990 this season. Here's the man who hopes to do it, Jurgen Klopp, who loves his teams to play turbocharged high press football.
Well, and the signings that he's made.
Young Spaniard, quite small for a central defender. Now then, Mahrez playing more centrally tonight, and trying to pick up the run of Mencester here, and a big save from Karius, and on the rebound somehow City don't manage to score. It's a corner kick. It was smuggled behind.
They want a pen. They're claiming, they're asking the referee for a penalty. Let's give that man, the goalkeeper Karius, a little bit of praise. Wide open. There was a deflection. Good save. He's got to put that at the back of the net. And I think they're asking the question about, as it's parried, the challenge that comes in right there. They're asking for a penalty.
By Fabinho, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yep. He looked a little late, to be honest.
Official who's in charge here. Should have told you that earlier on. Getting curled into a good area. And it was Denier who got forward.
Again, service coming into the box. Absolutely fantastic. Maybe a slight offside, but what again? Left peg, just shaping it. Goalkeeper's got no chance of coming for that. He's on his line. Great ball.
You know, and a lot of people say, oh, these games, it's all a bit tame, but there are a few tackles in here.
So a couple of challenges going in.
Brahim Diaz here having a better game tonight. Looking to find here Luke Bolton. Now then, that challenge by Robertson, and that's another questionable one. Bolton is appealing to the referee, who's not going to give that one either.
Well, we've seen a lot of players in the world that would most definitely have gone down there. He tried to stay on his feet. Bolton playing.
Jack Harrison here for Manchester City, too deep for Mencester, and then Robertson has to put it behind for the corner.
Yeah, it was a pity. Fantastic ball in from Harrison, but were not the numbers in the box. It wasn't a particularly fast break, but just that there's the one player, Mencester, in the box. No support staff coming in. Here it is again, whips it in nice and early. It's a fabulous ball.
Mahrez this time, off the head of Milner. Karius has come for it again, he picks it, and then Harrison, and Karius is a little
box. Little training ground move from Liverpool.
Zonal marking back there from Liverpool, and then Lallana nearly scored. Just a little toe end of the boot, and that could have ended up anywhere.
As it pops out here to Lallana, I think he's a little uncertain of what to do, whether to just try and dink it over the on-rushing defenders. In the end, it was just wide of that left-hand post.
Nearly worked that. Curtis Jones. Good effort. Zinchenko hooked it away. To chip one in behind for Sturridge. It was a miscue there, and then blasted over by Wijnaldum, who must have found a spectator. One of those Dutchmen who didn't make it to the World Cup because he didn't qualify. In there, and Jones with a real chance, only had to head it down for goal. You've loved a chance like that, Paul.
It's absolutely goal. What's the movement? Number 48, right at the bottom of the screen there.
Anyway. Joe Hart has come on in goal now. Of course, no longer really a Manchester City man. Mane's in behind here. His first touch rather let him down. He might get another one. Bouncing around, and then Humphries gets it off the line at the last minute before Jones can take advantage. Quite an escape. Was sent off at Manchester City last season. He scored against them in the Premier League and the Champions League in the last campaign. Solanke pulled it wide.
Very lively start. 49th minute of the game. Very lively start by Liverpool.
Oh, that could be an own goal. Want the win. They probably should have had one against Dortmund, but let in some late goals. Lost it 3-1. A game they'd largely dominated. Bolton doing well. Sané! And the new goalkeeper who's just come on for Liverpool, Quiveen Kelleher, making the save, the 19-year-old Irishman.
Absolutely incredible burst of speed there, down the right-hand side. Right across the face. Maybe it was Klein, I believe, that would just maybe put Sané off. As he puts it across the face, no, maybe he's got to do better. I thought Klein had got a foot in.
Bolton did well, didn't he? Luke Bolton setting that up.
Very well. That's tremendous.
Gomez. Bernardo Silva. Sané's speed will get him away from everybody. Will he finish it? Yes! There's a goal, all right. Leroy Sané. There's a little reminder to Germany about what they missed at the World Cup. Brilliantly taken by the winger.
Well, Bernardo Silva, it was a thing of beauty here. As soon as Bernardo Silva got the ball, he saw out of the corner of his eye that Leroy Sané took off in the inside left channel, just inside Van Dijk. Van Dijk had no chance of catching him. The weight of the pass from Bernardo Silva was perfect, and from a narrow angle, he just puts it away. It's as though he's been there every single day of the week. Look at that. Confident, wonderful finish, wonderful strike.
And I think that kind of speed and dash was something Germany's play was missing at the World Cup, and that wasn't an easy finish, was it?
No, he's on the angle, but he passed it into the back of the net. That's just his right-hand side. You know, we talk about Liverpool with blistering speed. Here's the goal. Sané goes through, but Bernardo Silva, the turn and the weight, he knew exactly what he was doing. He put it on a platter. You're absolutely right, Ian. It wasn't an easy finish, but he made it look easy.
Yeah, there he is. The man who got 44 goals last season and set a new Premier League record for a 38-game season of 32 goals. Nobody has done that. None of the great strikers of the last 25 years. But Salah, everything he hit seemed to go in. And by the way, he scored in 3 of the 4 Liverpool-Manchester City games last season. Trying to create something down that side. Oh, Salah's in there and scores, but is he offside? Was he offside? The referee, I think he's going to let this one stand.
I think he's given it.
Mo Salah, with about his 3rd touch, equalises.
Absolutely incredible. How does the top goal scorer get so wide open? That's quite remarkable.
Great cross by Rafa Camacho, who'd just come on to set him up. We did wonder, because it did look offside, but was he? Let's see. Yep, he's offside.
Yeah, he's off. Should
have been disallowed, that. Any part of your body with which you can play the ball in an offside position, his foot was definitely offside.
Yep. But he was off, but the referee didn't see it that way, and the assistant, it's a goal.
See, that's what VAR's around for, but they certainly wouldn't be having it in this tournament, that's for certain. So look at that. That's exactly, I think, what certainly the many... Nice ball in behind. Here's Mane. Cuts it back. Salah again! And just smuggled behind. Otherwise, the Egyptian would have had 2. He's electrified the occasion.
He most certainly has. Fans are going crazy. Beautiful play from Liverpool. Very quick, fast. Ball into Mane. Mane gets to the byline.
For their male player of the year. And he's in behind here. He can score again. He usually does in this situation. But no, hits the bar. My goodness me, this game, this atmosphere, this mood has changed totally since he came on.
Most certainly has. And the back four, just have a look at the back four. Absolutely all over the place. Don't know whether to sit back, to step up. That's why Mo Salah is on his left foot, inside right channel. Normally just dinks it over the goalkeeper. We've seen it many, many times. Joe Hart, to be fair to Joe Hart, he stood up well, made it difficult for Salah. But you're absolutely spot on here. Mane and Mo Salah coming.
Mane Salah's in behind here. Can he get to this ball first? That's good goalkeeping. Very good goalkeeping by Joe Hart.
The movement, Ian. Well, as soon as Mane cut inside his man, all he had eyes for was Mo Salah. Mo Salah knew exactly what Mane wanted to do with the ball. Fantastic timing of the run. Excellent goal.
This is bounced rather fortuitously for Salah. Towards the back post. Mane! Couldn't get the angle right.
Well, we just spoke about Mane and Salah. A little big smile on his face. He's picked his mate out on the back post. Gets his head up. Mane with his arm up. Here I am, mate. And he just made a little bit of a hash there at the finish. But the way that Mane...
ESPN itself at 11 Eastern. Milan against Manchester United. And now Mane's through here. Surely going to score, is he? No, he couldn't do it. Into the side netting. Stays out.
They're having way too much fun, those two boys. Way too much fun. Salah, ball into Solanke. Solanke, gorgeous run. The back four again was all over the place. Beautiful ball inside, not offside. There's a heavy touch from Mane. But let's give Joe Hart just a little bit of credit. Maybe he put him... Look at the runners. Look at the runners again from Liverpool.
Mane. Across the face of goal towards Salah. That's a terrific clearance by Cameron Hunt. Much about the 6 inches or so he was offside by. Here is Salah on the ball again now. Towards Solanke. Nothing given. Salah picks it up again.
Penalty.
And he's given it. He waited, I think, to see what happens, and he's given the penalty right at the end of the game here in stoppage time.
And he's right. Just watch him. He comes right through the back of him.
Yeah, Adara Bayoyo.
Yeah, I mean,
on Dominic Solanke.
It's just stupid. It's silliness. I mean, managing the game. Look, I know he's a young guy, but that's unacceptable.
So here's a chance.
It comes straight from left to right.
Nothing to do with me. It's up to Sadio Mane. And there's your answer. 2-1 to Liverpool. Salah and Mane come on and both get on the score sheet again against Manchester City.
Well, I know they just started the pre-season, but it's been an absolute joy to watch them play football. The way that they play together, the smile on their faces, the applause, the thumbs up. I know Pep's not particularly happy about it. It was a penalty. It was a well-struck penalty. And to watch Mo Salah and Mane play football together is fantastic. Liverpool fans will have a lot of heart going into this season. They'll be very optimistic.
The two Africans back from the World Cup with goals.